Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing what do your haters envy the most about you? And we have here three beautiful pals. Pal number one with the tiger's eye, pal number two with the citrine, and pal number three with the rose quartz. Sorry guys, I had to cut the video because I had an incredibly big nip slip, and you know, I don't want to get banned on YouTube, so. But let me get straight into your reading. But the things that haters envy the most about you is your youthful energy, how happy you are. You always look like you're bubbly, like you're excited, you're happy, you're talkative. For some of your haters as well, what they envy is the fact that maybe you're married to somebody very influential, or you can be the influential person. But I get more here that maybe your partner's very influential, very rich, very wealthy, very successful, takes care of you, or is in good shape. Something about your haters envy the connections that you have with others, whether it's with your mom, your dad, your siblings, or like friends. Like, yeah, your haters envy that as well. Your haters also envy how little to no effort you put into anything. Like, even talking to people, it's like it looks smooth, it sounds smooth coming from you. It's like it's not forced. It's like that. It's not like you're trying too hard in this situation here. Pal number one. Let's see here. What do my pals haters envy the most? What do my pals haters envy the most? What do my pal haters envy the most? How things always go your way. Like, somehow things are always going in your favor, even if people didn't treat you the best, even if you yourself weren't being the nicest. Like, things just go your way. Like, people just feel like you're lucky, and like everything is yours. I don't know why that's coming up here. Some of you guys can maybe Aries here watching, or Libras. Very big justice energy here. People might envy the fact that you're also very fair and just. So one thing about our haters, they're always going to try to picture us to be like these horrible people. And I feel like you're always constantly like proving your haters wrong, and that's what they envy about you, like how kind and genuine you really are. It's like no matter how much they don't like you, they eventually cannot change you. Like, they can't make you into somebody that they think you are. Okay? I feel like your haters also envy the fact that you move in silence. Like, I got the Emperor here, and you could just see the chess piece that he's holding, but it's in reverse. So it's like you kind of like know how to play your part, and you move in silence, and you always are doing things that put you in a better place and even surprises the people around you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. Your haters might envy the fact that you have a faithful partner or a loyal partner. I don't know why that's coming up. I know, like, in the society, like, you know, cheating is like a very like high display about relationships nowadays with, you know, younger people. But I don't believe that every man cheats, and I don't think every woman is faithful. All right, like, don't shoot me, don't kill the messenger, but that's just the reality of things. I feel like the world views things in like such like one way, you know, when there's like multiple scenarios and situations, and you know, but again, like, women are not always the victim, and men are not always the villain, but it can also be vice versa, you know, like, always. Life is just so complex. Let's see here. What do my pals haters envy the most about let's see here. What do my pals haters envy the most about my pal? Yeah, I heard the King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. You move in silence, and I also feel like you are a bit more reserved with your personal information and with like your personal life, period. feel like you're not very open with people, and I feel like that's which your haters envy the most, because you know, a lot of haters, they want to keep up with us. They want to know what we're doing, what's up, what's next. They want to get around the people that know us to see if they can get any type of information, anything to gossip about, anything to talk about. Because again, inventing lies can just take you so far. Like at some point, you're just gonna be realized. You're just gonna be recognized as a big old liar. Okay. So again, if you're like scared that people lie on you, like there's just so much that people can lie about others without getting caught or without getting, you know, put in their place, of course, by the universe or you, whatever. Your haters envy how much like you have your guard up. I don't feel like you were always like this, especially with the sun energy. You look like somebody very youthful, somebody that talks a lot, somebody that likes to express themselves a lot or laugh a lot, and maybe that made you a little bit like look a little bit more easy to trick, or it kind of made you look a bit naive. Like, you know, I don't know what it is about us goofballs that people might think that we're more naive, or like will like take shit like, you know, more than the average person. But I feel like it's totally the opposite. I mean, with me, because I don't know if it's a Gemini thing, like I'm just so goofy, like I'm so laughing, like I would laugh, whatever, da, da, da. But I just feel like when things turn weird, or like if I feel attacked, or like I feel like, I don't know, I feel judged, or I feel like not appreciated, like I will step back so far from that. Like you'll feel the absence of my energy, my laugh, everything. Like my energy is so vibrant that when like I take it back, like people feel it, okay? And I feel like that's the energy with you as well. Like people feel it. People feel your change in attitude or anything, okay? And you're so good at it as well. Like you have like a really good way of like balancing that out. Like again, we get the scale, the balance. It's like you have a beautiful balance in the way you carry yourself, and they can't take advantage of that, okay? It's like in those friend groups where like everybody looks down on the goofier one because maybe they, you know, they get joked on a lot, or like, you know, they're the jokester, whatever, something like that. Like I'm just getting that energy here. Maybe like you were that type of person, like that everybody would pick in the friend groups. I was definitely that person. Like let's say like we had like a 3 friend group, 4 friend group, like I'll be that person that people make the jokes about, or like, you know, in some situations, not all of my friends, but some. But I act accordingly. Like I don't let it get too far, because you know when you let people cross the line, if you let people cross the boundary, you're opening the door for them to cross even more, okay? Or you get even more disrespectful, or get even. But when you stop people in their tracks, it's like, oh, hold on, this person, they're serious. They don't play, okay? But something about you like really expresses like a very youthful goofball, and I don't care if you're like 50 watching me here, like you're a goofball, and it's fine, okay? It's cool. I admire that youth though. I really admire like older youthful people, because that's just who I want to be when I'm older. Like laid back, funny, cool, understanding, open-minded. I really have a lot of respect for the older people that watch me, because it's like, it's an honor. Like shit, you've been here before me, and wow, you're watching me. So it's like, you know, I love it. Let's see here. Last couple of cards we're gonna do. Let's see, what do my pals haters envy the most? What do my pals haters envy the most as well? Some of you guys have like really sleeky, shiny hair. Yeah, definitely they hate that. And some of you guys can also dress a bit conservative. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not saying it's wrong if you like to show a little bit off, but it's like you dress like conservative, but it's also like a really good, like it looks good, okay? That's for some, not all. Let's see, what do my pals haters envy the most about them? What do my pals haters envy the most about them? Let's see here. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. I'm not gonna lie, like, you give me a very vibrant energy, but also, like, the other half of you is, like, very selfish and very, like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you're not really struggling for much. You're really much in your own energy. Your haters envy the fact that you can walk away from about anybody, anything. That you just walk away. You show disinterest. Yeah, it's something about your haters envy the way you carry yourself. Something about you just shows like somebody very humble, somebody that's genuine towards others, but somebody that knows how, like, when to back off, somebody that knows when to take time for themselves, or like even like remove themselves from certain situations. Like, you're not a pushover, and you're also not a people pleaser. And you could have been, or you feel like you are still, whatever. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, you feel like you still are, but in a way, you're not. Like, you're not, because that's what they envy the most about you, that you can walk away. You got people that hate you that can't even walk away from the people in their own lives, okay? Like, I see it all the time, like those toxic friend groups that they just somehow can't leave each other alone, but they're just so horrible to one another. Yeah, don't walk, run away as far as you can. Last couple of cards to see here. What do my pals' haters envy the most about them? Three of Pentacles. Again, you get along with about anybody. You have a good community of people that love you, or you have people that love you, that show you love, and your haters envy that. Because, hello, they want you to be most hated. With the Hierophant in reverse, your haters envy the fact that you're very discreet with your business goals. With the High Priestess, your haters envy the fact that you have psychic abilities, or that you can see beyond the veil, or you're just very in touch with yourself. Like, you trust your body and you trust yourself, and you trust every decision that you make, and that you could stay to yourself, okay? In a way where you don't have to, like, announce every fall, you don't have to announce every win, like, and I feel like they envy that because they feel like you got it like that and you don't even have to show off, okay? So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. For the viewers that picked a pile number 2 with the citrine, let's find out, what do your haters envy the most about you? And don't mind the background noise. We have a full house. Randy, I cannot believe you just farted while I recorded.
What?
And I'm leaving it there. I'm not even editing it. I swear I'm not.
What?
I'm not. And you know what's so funny? I burped and he farted, like, right at the same time. That is disgusting.
What?
I don't know what's wrong with us. But all I know, I won't be editing it.
That was Draco.
I won't. Let them see
That was Draco.
the disrespect behind the scenes. The audacity. How dare you? Pass gas.
That was not me. That was Draco.
Pile number 1. I mean, pile 2, but you could be attracted to 1 because I said it. Let's see here. What do your haters envy the most about you? Let's see here. What do your haters envy the most about you? What do your haters envy the most about you? Let's find out. We have here such a curious dream in reverse. I wonder what will happen next. And keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. And let me see. I feel like what your haters envy the most about you is that they don't know your plans. It's like they know that is something big. Like, everything you do is big. Like, you dream big, you go big. Like, something about you is like, it just shows somebody that's going far in life. Whether it's the way that you speak, it's the way you carry yourself, it's your education, it's what you do for a living. Something about you demonstrates something big in your life. And I feel like what they envy the most is that they don't really know what your plans are for the future. They don't know what you're planning to wear, what you're planning to do. But I do see here as well, what your haters are envying the most right now is how you can control your emotions. Something tells me you might have haters at work, around the corner of your house, neighbors, you know, family, whatever. But something that really makes them envy you is the fact that you can control your emotions. You don't let anger rule you. You don't let people get you angry and distressed or emotional. I feel like if people get you angry, you know how to handle yourself, and then later you go home and cry about it or scream about it or beat up a pillow or something. But it's like you don't really let people see you sweat. And that's what really makes your haters very envious of you. The fact that they don't see reactions, they don't see you shed a tear, you know, sweating, going crazy. I feel like what these haters envy the most is that they're always seeing you in your best moment. Something about they're always seeing you in your best moment. That's you're highly favored then. I love seeing, you know, people from my past while I look my best. That's amazing. Like, you can't tell me there's a better feeling than that. Seeing people from your past and you look great. You're doing great, you're looking great, you're smelling great. It's like an ego boost. Let's see here. What do my pals haters envy the most about my pal number 2? What do my pals haters envy the most about my pal 2? Let's see. Lead the way in the reverse. Forget who you are and then manage to be glad. Okay, so what your haters envy the most is that you unknowingly you set the trends. Like you're a trendsetter. And if not, they envy the fact that they want to be like you, that they want to dress like you, that they want to act like you. They envy that. They envy the fact that they admire you, or that others admire you, or that others copy you, that others follow your trends, others follow or believe in you. What your haters envy the most as well is that your past can make you. Something about maybe you guys have, you know, maybe a funny past, but hey, we're not here to judge about that. But I feel like you don't let that ish make you who you are now. You don't let that shit put a stamp on your forehead. Like, yeah, I used to do this, or that happened to me. And it's like, they envy that. Like, how can you move on from something that happened to you like that? Like, we're still stuck on that. Like, we still want to talk about it. We still want to laugh about that. You know, but they envy the fact that you don't sweat about it. You don't care about it. And, like, you move like it never happened. And I always say, like, something embarrassing happened to me 3 to 4 years ago. Shit, a month ago. I don't know who it was. I don't know who that is. Don't at me. That wasn't me. Okay? Call my lawyer. Your haters envy the fact as well that you don't settle. Like, you don't settle in your life for like a regular life. Whether it's that you like to travel a lot, you like to wear funky colors, you like to express yourself in certain ways. In about anything, you just don't settle for a boring life, and your haters envy that. I mean, maybe their life is boring, since, you know, you're always on their conscience. But yeah, I feel like they envy the fact like how you can restart your life, you could begin again to be a different person. Like, every year you can be like this new different person, and nobody's gonna ask you about it. Nobody's gonna fact check you. Nobody's gonna ask you, hey, is it true that this happened? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Sometimes you gotta normalize lying to people, like, for real, because you're not lying to harm anybody. See, that's different. If you're lying to harm people, that's a different type of level of crazy shit. But I mean, like, in a way where, like, when people want to know your business, like, who cares? Like, I mean, I don't go around telling people I'm an engineer, but, you know, I'm just saying, like, when there's, like, parts of yourself that you don't want to relive, that you don't want to, you know, it's okay to just, like, dodge those conversations. Like, you know, you're not your past, and you don't owe anybody a story about it, although you want to, unless you want to vent or you want to talk about it, you know. But you guys know what I mean. Like, your past doesn't define you. Your past is not who you are, and you don't owe anybody an explanation for anything about your past. Okay? I feel like what haters also envy the most about you is like you don't remember, like you just don't remember your more humble days. It's like, you know, it's like somebody saying, oh, they forgot who they used to be, you know? And in a way, you carry yourself like that. Like, you forgot who you used to be. You know, whether you used to be somebody that wasn't as popular, somebody that didn't really love themselves, somebody that didn't really express themselves in the correct ways. It doesn't matter. But it's like you forgot who you used to be, and they envy that. I don't know. It's like these people are pretty much stuck in the past with these haters. Let's see here. What do my pal's haters envy the most about my pal? What do pal 2's hater envy the most about them? What do pal 2 haters envy the most about them? We have here no need to fear. How you're so fearless. How you're not scared of anything, anybody, obstacles, careers, people. You're just fearless, okay? We have here do not drink poison. Let's see here. One last card. And putting the roses red. Covering up errors again. Something about they feel like you cover up your past, and they're very envious about this because they feel like a lot of people don't know about your past. So it's like not a lot of people know the bad things about you, and that's what they envy the most about you. Whether you have an audience now that supports you, they feel like they don't know the truth about you, or like nothing really about you, or like that you hide things well. Like they can envy that you hide things well. Maybe if you're angry, sad, if somebody pissed you off. They also envy the fact that you know right from wrong, and I don't understand why that's coming up, but it's more like you don't look for trouble, and you know how to avoid trouble, and you know how to avoid their fake asses. Like you know how to avoid the bad things in your life, and they envy that. Because you're not as naive. You're not as gullible. You don't fall easily with traps or with people sent to your life. Your haters envy the fact that you're always like shining, whether on your worst days, your best days. Like you walk in the room and you shine. Everybody's turning to look at you, or everybody's just interested in what you bring. And I also see here the right way. They envy the fact that you're just making your desires happen. You're making your life happen for you. You're just, it's like you got the secret to life for your haters, and they envy that. Like you know what to do. Like how do you have that ambition? How do you have that fearless energy? Like they want to know. And with we're all mad here, it says here, your haters envy the fact that you're different. Like you express yourself different, or you carry yourself differently, like creatively. Like you're like a creative genius as well. I see here. That's what they envy. Something about a creative genius. And how you can just carry yourself without making it such a big deal, like just not forcing. It's like everything is like easy going in private with you. Let's see here, last card. What do my pals haters envy the most? Keeping up. They envy the fact that they gotta keep up with you because they don't know what's the next move, what's the next trend. Like I feel like a lot of your haters have to keep up with you, and I feel like you don't make it easy for them. Like if you want to keep up with me, you're gonna have to try harder. Like something makes it like, I don't know, like you are very clear cut on who you allow into your life, especially in your private life, and who you give your tips to, and you know, your little secrets on your beauty and your money, whatever you got going on. And, you know, it's really difficult for these haters to keep up, and they envy that. They envy the fact that it's not easy for them to copy you. It's not like in high school anymore. They get to see you every day. Or, you know, they get to see your posts every day and see what you're inspired by or inspired of. And I had a lot of people like that in my past where they would just copy me. And these would be like people that I deemed more popular, like better looking, like dressed better, had better things. And I'll be like, why would they copy little old me? And, you know, these same people, they will copy me and they wouldn't even credit me. They would like discredit me and all of that, right? And it just proved to me that it really didn't matter who you are, what you have. Like, creativity, your light is just something like that nobody can take away from you. Nobody can take away that essence. And I feel like you have that. That no matter what situation you are in, people are just always envious of you. Okay? You could be going through pain and they will envy that just because maybe you're getting a little bit of attention. So with these haters, I'm sorry, this is very toxic. They envy about everything here with this pile number 2. You give very much queen, king status energy. All hail the queen, like something like that. All hail king. Like, it's just like people admire you. People watch you. People want to see you. People want to be like you. And your haters, especially when they can't get that access, they feel very attacked and very envious. But that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that picked pile number 3 with the rose quartz, we have here the pink rider waiter. And let's find out, what do your haters envy the most about you? And don't mind, because I don't understand why it's looking like that. Okay. And we're taking reversals today. So let's find out, what do my pals haters envy the most? What do my pals haters envy the most about them? What do my pals haters envy the most? Let's go. The Judgment. The 10 of Wands in the reverse. The World. Okay, so a lot of you guys are social media famous. And if you're not, you're on your way there to becoming your own boss or being an influencer or whatever. And I feel like that's what your haters envy the most. The fact that you have an audience or a bunch of people that support you, whatever you do, guys. There's a lot of creative jobs out here, not just TikTok and YouTube, you know. So many other jobs. But like, also here with the 10 of Wands in the reverse, you know, your haters envy the fact that you don't have to work hard. You don't work hard for anything. Or like, you don't have to force anything in your life to work out. Like, it just happens. Like, the world is always in your favor. I feel like your haters are also envying like a body transformation, whether you guys gained, lost, whatever. I see like some sort of body transformation, whether it was with surgery or whatnot. They're envying your body. They're envying the attention that you're getting, the support that you're receiving. They're also envying how a lot of people like you. See, this pile 3, a lot of people like you. It's not even a joke. A lot of people like you. You have a good reputation, and I feel like that's what your haters envy the most. Let's see here. What do my pals haters envy the most about pile 3? What do my pals haters envy the most about pile 3? Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. I mean, the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so your haters envy the fact how you probably have a lot of like lovers after you, or a lot of romantic interests, or every relationship you're in is like the person takes good care of you. Your haters envy the fact how some of them might have hurt you, and you have moved on with your life about it, and they envy that. They envy the fact that you have gotten over what they did to you, or what they said about you, or what they caused in your life. Whatever they caused in your life, it's like you got over it. 10 of Swords with then the 8 of Swords, because you know the 8 of Swords upright is somebody rethinking their whole existence and why it happened. You know, it's somebody that is just very anxious and thinking very hard about a situation. In the reverse, it just shows somebody that's over it. So like, they envy the fact that you got over whatever they did to you, whether this is whoever it is. It's a hater. Whoever hurt us anyways is a hater. But yeah, they hate the fact that you have moved on about it, and you just don't care about it anymore, and you're not stuck on it. You're not stuck on it, and you know, you might think, well, that happened a long time ago. Like, it would be weird if I was still stuck on it. Believe me, there's people that are still stuck on things that happened to them 7-8 years ago. Okay, that has nothing to do with that. All right. I feel like that's like the biggest revenge. Like, just moving on for real. Like, just forgetting that it ever happened, and like, you know, acting like, you know, it never really hurt you. Okay. I walked in rooms where there were people that I've literally fought. And I've walked in like, I don't know them. Never heard of them in my life. I don't even know what happened. I just don't know the individual. And, you know, feels good than to walk in a room and be already angry and huffing and puffing and having an attitude and, you know, showing you're pressed. Don't show anybody you're pressed. Walk in a room head high. They did that? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. They hurt who? They ain't hurt me. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see here. What do my pals haters envy the most? What do my pals haters envy the most about them? Let's see here. What do my pals 3 haters envy the most about them? Let's see here. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles upright, and then the 3 of Wands. They envy the fact that you're on your way to riches. Like, you might not be where you want to be at financially now, but they know that whether, you know, you don't have much now, you will soon. Like, you're bound to be rich. You're bound to make a lot of money. You're bound to be wealthy. Like, it's just something that has to happen in your life. Okay? So they envy that even if you don't have it all right now, that you kind of do. Or you probably will soon, okay? Your haters also envy the fact that you are like a really good friend or a good lover. Like, you're very loyal, and they envy that. Because, you know, you being very loyal just proves that, you know, they're the issue, right? So they also envy the fact how you're able to move on, how you're able to get yourself out of any situation, and how no matter how you're doing now, it's like there's wealth that's calling your name, and I feel like your haters know that. Let's see here. What do my pals haters envy the most? What do my pals haters envy the most? You don't stay stuck on things for too long. Like, you'll be the type of person that you'll shake your enemy's hand or your hater's hand. Like, you don't really care. Like, you're not really stuck in the past, and you're not stuck onto things that you don't care about. Even if you are stuck on it, you don't show it. Okay? So the 9 of Swords in the reverse, like, yeah, like how quickly you get over things. Like, they envy that. And how good of a person you are with the King of Cups. Good reputation. It's like, it's really hard for them to get a group of people to go against you. And if they probably did do that, it was easily dissolved. It was easily revoked. It was easily destroyed. Your haters envy the fact that they won't really ever get to know you. Something about with the Magician here at the end of the deck, it's like something about being a trickster in your life, but it's like it's not possible. It's not really possible to have anybody come into your life as a wolf in sheep's clothing. Very discreet, very private. I feel like you have a tight circle of people that know you, and then like the rest, they just have to guess things about you. But big manifestor here in this group. I don't know why I got that. But also somebody that's very strong-minded. Let's see here with the last couple of cards. Let's see here. What do people envy the most about my pile? What do people envy the most about my pile? Yeah, that you don't work as hard for what you got, but like you're still meant to be big. Like you don't put effort into your clothes or anything. You don't put effort into certain things, but you just attract abundance. Like you don't even try so hard, and you just reach goals and you reach things. Yeah, but your haters also envy the way you treat people, because it kind of feels like you always are on people's good sides. Like it's really hard for somebody to taint your reputation or to tarnish who you are as an individual, because you know you are always proving people wrong with your actions or with how you treat others. Last card. Yeah, you protect your peace, and they envy that. You protect your peace, and you're not really as accessible as people want you to be. It's like you're focused on the bigger picture, on your career, and they envy that as well. How you're so focused on your career and you're focused on leveling up and on your opportunities as well. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they might also envy the fact that, you know, you might not dress in the most like expensive clothing, but you still look good, and they know you got money at the end of the day. They know you got money, okay? So that's what they envy. They envy your pockets as well here. Something about you don't show off, but they know that you have it. And even if you don't have it, it's like you're bound to make it even bigger. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here for this pile. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.